Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today for you, I have a very simple and delicious lentil bread without any flours, all natural and super healthy ingredients. There is no special equipment required, so we won't need a stand mixer. It's simply a fruit processor or a high-powered blender would be enough. So yeah, let's get started with the ingredients. So here are the ingredients we're gonna need. It's going to be 4 eggs, a 1/4 cup of olive oil, 1 cup of yogurt, 2 cups of red lentil, which is the star of the show, and then afterwards, to taste, we're going to add some dill. So I personally did not measure my dill simply because it is to your liking. This is approximately half of a tablespoon, but if you do not like dill, you could choose to opt out. And what I have next to it is called Nigella seeds. It looks like black sesame seeds, but it's more from the cumin family. It's called black cumin or Nigella seeds, but do not substitute regular cumin for this because it doesn't have a strong taste like regular cumin. So I bought mine from Amazon, but I'm sure you could buy yours from your local health food store. Afterwards, we have our basics. We have our tablespoon of baking powder. We have a teaspoon of baking soda. And we have a teaspoon of salt. Let's get started. So the first thing we need to do is actually pre-soak our lentils overnight. So I already had a batch ready, so I'm just going to basically strain it out. What I recommend is to do like I did, is to basically put the lentils in a sieve with the small holes instead of just dumping it in the bowl with water. Then it'd be just a disaster to, it'll be all sticky. So just a bit easier to put it like this in the bowl. And then we're gonna transfer this to the blender once it's completely strained. So now that I have strained my lentils and put it in the blender, after this step, it's honestly, you're just going to dump everything in it. So we're going to add our 4 eggs, like so. We're going to add our 1/4 cup of olive oil, like so. And we're going to add our 1 cup of yogurt. Just like that. And then now after this stage, we're just going to blend it up nicely until everything is nice and homogeneous. So we don't want to see any red lentils, obviously. So we're just going to blend it up for about 45 seconds to a minute until everything is well dissolved. And then we're going to put it into our mixing bowl. So now that everything is well blended, we are going to pour the batter into our large mixing bowl. And at this point, we're going to mix all the remaining ingredients. So now that we completely incorporated the lentils with the egg and the oil and the yogurt, we're going to mix the remaining of our ingredients. So we're going to put in the salt, baking powder, and baking soda. And then we're gonna put our dill and our Nigella seeds. That is it. We're just gonna mix it now with a spatula until everything is well combined. At this point, it will be good to preheat the oven at 175 Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. This should take approximately 40 to 45 minutes, but we'll check it out at 35 just to see what's happening. And we're gonna bake it on the lowest rack of the oven in order to make sure that the bottom of this gets cooked properly. So I'll see you guys once I have everything mixed up. So the next step would basically to transfer our batter to a well-oiled Pyrex dish. I'm using a large Pyrex dish. So it's and then for a nice aesthetic finish, we're gonna add some sesame seeds. I have a pre-mix of black and white. So we're just gonna put it a bit everywhere. And then we're gonna pop it in the oven for about 40 minutes, and we'll check at 35 to see what's happening. And as I said before, we're gonna cook it at the lowest rack at 350 degrees. So after 40 minutes in the oven, this is what it looks like. It looks like it's well cooked, and it turned out actually quite well. So now we're gonna wait a good probably 45 minutes to an hour for it to completely cool down, because if I were to cut it at this point, it would just crumble up. So I'll see you guys in a bit once everything is cooled down, and we'll cut a piece and see what it looks like. So as you see, I was able to cut a nice clean piece, and it actually turned out very well. You could see the seeds and a bit of the dill inside. So overall, I think it was very successful. So just be sure not to overcook it. 40 minutes was more than enough, so don't do more than that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe, and will try it at home yourselves. And if you guys liked the video, please press the like button and subscribe for more content. See you guys next week.